Okay, hello class, welcome to your EVS online classes for class 4. Today I am going to start a new chapter, chapter number 17, Nandita in Mumbai. Okay, so please write if my voice is clear to you or not, and then I will just open the chapter, and I hope you all have opened the books also. So please tell me if my voice is clear. Okay, Anushka says no, Yashika says yes. Anushka, please make the volume a little higher in your phone or whatever gadget you are using. Okay, just let me just confirm, check the voice, and then I will start. Okay, till then tell me if the chapter is visible to you. Is the chapter visible now? Okay, so is my voice clear now? Okay, now chapter is clear. Now please tell me if the voice is clear. Okay, so voice is clear. Okay, thank you Anushka, Sahaj and Khanak, all of you who have just clarified the problem now. Okay, so let us start. So we are, okay, Vartika is asking when you are sending the worksheet. Okay Vartika, I will make that tomorrow or maybe the day after tomorrow. Okay, so before Saturday I will give that to you so that you can work on Saturday and Sunday. That is an off day for you. So let us start the chapter now. Okay, so here we are talking about Nandita in Mumbai. See, this chapter is dealing with Nandita, and she has taken her mother to Mumbai for her treatment. Okay, so her experiences will be shared in this chapter, and we will study how she had visited Mumbai and how was her experiences. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay, so here it is. Let's start. So I came to Mumbai a month ago, and since we came, mother has been admitted in the hospital. Okay, so who has been admitted to the hospital? Mother. Okay, and we had to come to Mumbai for her treatment. So if I ask you why she had came to Mumbai, you have to answer that they had came to Mumbai for her mother's treatment. Okay. See, why people move to Mumbai or in any other city for treatment? Because in villages there are not much medical facilities. So for a better facility of medical facility and treatment, we have to come to cities like Mumbai, or you can say Delhi. So that is why she has came to Mumbai. Okay. So moving further, the big city Mumbai. I have slowly got used to the city. I still remember the day when mother and I got off the train at the Mumbai station. So she is talking about she is now used to in the city. So now it is maybe normal, but she is remembering the day when she and her mother they get off from the train at Mumbai station. It was so crowded. If any of you have visited Mumbai, you know that it is very crowded. Okay. So cities are usually crowded because there are less space and a large number of population live there. Okay, I hope that is clear. So it was so crowded, I quickly caught hold of mother's hand, and I was thinking about how mama would find us in the crowd. So now it is not mama, it is mama. Okay, so mama, mother's brother is mama. Okay, I hope you are knowing this, and I have told you in that previous chapter, I think in chapter 12. Okay, no network problem is there, Rizwan. Check your network. All is good from my side. Okay. So, so she was wondering how mama would find us in the crowd. Just then I heard someone calling loudly from behind, Nandita, Nandita. I turned back and there was mama. See, at the railway station, there are a lot of people out there, and we cannot easily identify where is our relative. Okay, so in that case, she was also confused at how her mama is going to find her, but then she is she has heard a loud voice, Nandita, Nandita, and that was her mama. Okay, we left the station and were soon on our way to mama's house, but again, please turn your page. Okay, but again it was so crowded everywhere. Sorry, there is a little problem here, just a second. Yeah, but again it was so crowded everywhere. Okay, there were many huts lined all along the narrow street. We went through the street to reach Mama's house. Mama, Mami, their two daughters, and a son all live in one room. Now, here it is an interesting thing, Mami. See, Mama is mother's brother, and mother's brother's wife is Mami here. That's a very easy concept. We all call that. Okay. So nothing difficult in that. And Mama, Mami, their two daughters and a son all live in one room. Now this is a difficult thing. All of them were living in one room only. And now I too live here with them. It is here that we sit, sleep, cook and wash all in one room. So she is telling her experience that only in that one room they are going to sit, sleep there, cook there and wash there. Okay, my house in the village also has one room, but we have separate places for cooking, for bathing, and we also have a courtyard outside. So obviously in village you see like it is quite open here, open there at that place. Okay, but now at her mama's place, it was very congested. Okay, so it was like only one room and they have to do all the things there only. So now we are talking about water. Okay, so Mami Seema and I get up at 4 o'clock every morning and go to the public tap to fill water. Now this is again a difficult thing. Now suppose what we have, like how would we feel if we have to go like an early at 4 o'clock when we are normally sleeping at that time and go to the public tap to fill water. But some places, okay, people do this thing. Okay, oh no, you won't believe how many fights there are for water. If we are just a little late, then we are not able to fill water for the day. Okay, now what is there is when there are like public facilities of tap and like public facility of filling water, all of like people are rushing towards filling water. Okay, so they will like there will be a lot of rush, there will be a large gathering, and everybody is like thinking that we should get the water first. And if we are just a little late, then we are not able to fill water for the day. Now there is no tap in our house in the village too. The pond in the village has water. Okay, it takes 20 minutes to walk to it. Now she is telling that there is no tap in our house in the village too. That means in her village. Now she is comparing what she is comparing Mama's house with the village she used to live. She is comparing that there is no tap in that village also, but the pond has water. Okay, and but there is again a difficulty. It takes 20 minutes to walk to it, and in summer sometimes the water in the pond dries up. Then we have to walk for almost 1 hour to get to the river to get water. Now when the pond is dried up, okay, suppose pond is also not having water. Okay, so then they have to walk for almost 1 hour, okay, and to get water from the river. But in the village there were no fights for water. See, this is a good thing at that village, that like Mama's house, there were a lot of fights mentioned, that there were a lot of fights for getting water and who is going to get water first. And there at village, there were no fights for water. Okay, see, we will be doing a question based on comparison, so this is like required to understand this thing. Okay, in the street where Mama lives, there is a toilet at one end. Okay, so like in that street there is a toilet, everyone in the street uses that toilet. Well, this is not a good thing. Like a toilet has been is being used by everyone in the street. Okay, so obviously it is going to be dirty, right? So let us read further. It is always very dirty and smells so bad. At first it used to make me want to vomit. At times there is no water, we have to take water with us. Now I am getting used to all this. In the village, people go to the open places or fields for toilet. The men and women go to different places. Now children, what we are learning from this chapter is, see, there is so much rush and people there, and there is a lot of people, and there is only one toilet in the street, and if everybody is going to use it, it will be very difficult, and it is very dirty and it is smelling so bad. Okay, wait. Okay, who is saying, sir, your voice is low. Just a second. Okay, Kartik, is the voice clear now? Okay, my voice is clear or not? No, just a second, let me see. Okay, voice is clear. Okay, thank you, Kshitij, Yuvansh and Shubh. Thank you. Okay, Kartik, you increase your voice in your phone. Everybody else is saying that means there may be a little low volume in your phone. Okay, so let's come back to the chapter. We were talking that so it used to make her feel like vomiting. Like when we are seeing dirty things and bad smell are coming, okay, then obviously it feels like vomit. We also feel like vomit if we at any place find that the toilets are very dirty or bad smell is coming from that. Okay, and now she is also comparing that in village people go to open places. Children, going to open places obviously is not a good thing. Okay, so but in village usually people go in open places. Okay, the men and women go to different places. Okay, when they want to use toilets. So let us just have some question. Okay, and then we will move forward. So what questions we can do today is, let us see. Okay, why did Nandita have to bring her mother from the village to Mumbai? Now that has been told to you in the first slide. Okay, what do you think the answer for that? Okay, what do you think the answer? And I will be taking only 5-6 answers for checking, because it is really very difficult to read all the answers. Okay, very good, Tanvi. Because for treatment for her mother, they came to Mumbai. Very good. Okay. Very good, Vartika, for checkup. That can also be written. Just put a C before K, Vartika. The daughter of Mami. The daughter of Mami. Okay. Sehaj, please clarify what you want to say. And Utkarsh says for treatment. Very good. So the answer correct, Utkarsh, and Devang also correct. Nandita has to bring her mother's treatment. Okay, very good, Ivansh. Sir, very high background noise is coming from your end. Devansh is saying. Okay, Devansh, let me just check if I can do something here. Okay, so I hope my voice is clear now. Okay, now clear, Devansh? Okay, Mridul, your answer is okay, thank you. No, Devansh is saying no. Okay, is it clear now? Voice is clear now or not? Sahaj is saying yes. Samriddhi is saying no. Abdul is saying yes. Okay, just wait for a second. Okay, Vartika is saying yes. I really hope that, okay, background voice is not clear. Okay, let me just see, wait. Okay, now tell me if my voice is clear. Is it clear now? Yes, children, Devansh and Tanvi, those who were saying. Okay, background voice, I have just checked that. Okay. Okay, thank you, Devansh. Now let us just start the question. So I hope you all have clearly understood the question now. So the answer is, here I can put the answer now. So Nandita had to bring her mother from the village to Mumbai for her treatment, as cities like Mumbai have better medical facilities than village. Okay, so underline if you can write, or if you can write it later also in YouTube. Okay, or you can take a screenshot. So you can just underline this, to bring her mother for her for her treatment. Underline this, for her treatment. And second thing is, cities like Mumbai have better medical facilities. Underline this. This is an important aspect of this question. So I hope this is clear to you. Let's move to the next question. In what ways did Nandita find her mama's house to be different from her house in village? What was the difference from mama's house and village house in where Nandita used to live? Please mention only one point, all of you, so that we can discuss different points. Okay, Nandita used to feel like vomiting. Yuvansh, you have answered a different question. I am asking difference between mama's house and village house. Okay. Yuvansh, I hope you will change your answer. Yashika is saying water facility. Very good, Yashika, correct. Mama's house has one room. Okay, Devansh, correct. Okay, toilet, Jayan, correct answer. In Mama's house, there is only one room. Okay, Tanvi, correct. Okay, two or three more answers, then I will be writing the answer. In Mama's street, there are fight for water. Okay, good. And at village, there were no fights. Very good, Shubh. Abdul says Mama's house has one room. Yes, good. Very good, Abdul. That's right. Okay, and only one room. Okay. Okay, no problem. I hope you all have understood. Let us just read all the differences. Here it is. The ways in which Nandita found Mama's house to be different. Point number 1 here. Okay. Nandita's house and village had separate cooking area. Write this. Separate cooking area. You will just remember that it was separate cooking area in the village, but it wasn't separate in Mama's house. Okay, but in Mama's house it was not separate. Second thing, like Nandita's house in the village had a courtyard. Okay, I am just mentioning any 3 points. You can mention any other point also. Okay, but Mama's house is having only one room and courtyard is not there. Okay, I hope this is clear. So Nandita's house had a separate bathing area, and while Mama's house didn't. Okay, this is also a good thing. So also you can mention the toilets also, that they used to go to the open fields in the village, and they had a one toilet, common toilet in the street. Okay, I hope this question is clear and there is nothing different or difficult in that. Okay, so let us just move to the next question. So Nandita used to feel like vomiting when at first she had to use the toilet where Mama lived. Why? I just told you that was a question, and she had told her experiences what was bad at that toilet. Okay, that was common in the street. Please write a few points on that, then I will show you the answer. Okay, because it was very dirty. Very good, Ivan. Sorry, Shubh. Very good, Shubh. And Nandita feel like vomiting because the toilet is very dirty and it smells so bad. Okay, very good, Yuvansh. That's correct. Okay, because no one cleaning. Okay, yes, that is also, you can write about cleanliness. This okay, correct. Because the toilet smells bad. Very good, Mridul. Because it is so dirty. Very good, and Yashika and Vartika. Very good. Okay, good. Devang says it was dirty. Okay, Tanvi says because it was dirty. Okay, good. No need to answer more. We have discussed the question and the answer also. Now let us see how can we approach. The toilet was used by everyone in the street. It was always dirty and bad, and and bad smell was there. Okay, so always dirty, you can underline this, and bad smell was there. That's why Nandita used to feel like vomiting when at first she had to use the toilet where Mama lived. Okay, so you have to remember, first it is used by everyone in the street, second it was dirty, third there was bad smell. Okay, you will be having no problem in this kind of question. Here is the next question for you all. What differences did Nandita find between getting water from the public tap in the village? See, we are now comparing the situation of the village of Nandita and the new place at Mama's house. Okay, so now this question is asking how was it different to getting water from public tap in the village. Okay, write 1 or 2 points. No need to write all of the points together. We will discuss it. Okay, write in the comment section. Okay, very good, Devansh. There are no fights in the village. Okay, but there was fight in the Mama's house. Sorry, the public tap facility near Mama's house. Okay. Okay, Tanvi says there are fights for water and said okay, very good, Tanvi, correct. There are no fights. Okay, pond and tap. Okay, very good, Jayan. This is also correct. In village, she used to go to the pond and then to the river, and there is a tap. Okay, near the street. Okay, no fighting. Okay, fight for water in Mama's street. Okay, very good, Shivesh, good. Mridul says there is no fights for water. Okay, Nanda get water from near pond and no fights. Okay, Ashika, good. There was no water. Okay, Vartika says there are no fights. Okay, good. There are no fights in the village. Okay, so let me just clarify some more points. Okay, here you can see there is no tap in Nandita's Mama's house. Okay, they have to stand in a queue. In a queue here I mean, like if I say make a line, children, like this, they have to be in a queue, they have to make line, like one by one they will be getting water. Okay, and there are fights for getting water, and if they are late, here it is also important, if they are late they will not be able to fill water for that day. Why? Because the water will, like, the tap may be having limited time, for 2 hours or 3 hours it will be coming. So they have to wake up early. Okay. It is quite a difficult thing in daily life if it happens with anyone. Okay, although Nandita's village house too doesn't have taps. Now taps were not there in village also, but they don't have to stand in queue. They don't have to make a line here, and they fetch water from the pond in their village, and if the pond dries up there, sorry, just a second. They fetch water from a pond, and if the water dries up there, they can walk to a river and get water from there. Okay, so pond, river, and also in the village there were no fights. So first point is dealing with Nandita's mama's house, second point is dealing with Nandita's village. I hope it is very much clear and we can read further. Okay, so the next question here, let's come to that. Was there electricity at the place where Nandita's mama lived? What you can say about that? Please guess it, and if you say any yes or no, I will tell you, I will ask you why. Why Devansh? Why Shubh? Please tell me how did you guessed that there was electricity? If anybody can say, why do you think so? Okay. Abdul, there was electricity in Mama's house. Okay, let me tell you the answer. Those who are saying yes, it is clear, clearly yes. Yashika Jain has given the right answer. Yes, because her brother was watching TV. Excellent. Very good, Yashika. See, now come to this page. Let me just show you the page, and there it is. In the second picture, like on the bed and top, there is TV, and TV is going to run only with electricity. Understand? So they are having electricity. Okay, and that is why they can open TV. That observation I want you to do when you are seeing any picture. Okay. Good for those who are very good, Vartika, because her mama is watching TV. That is all correct. So TV is on there. Okay, third photo, a boy is watching seeing TV. Very good, Ivansh. Very good, Vartika, and very good, Yashika. Good. So these things should be taken care of because they live in city. Anushka, we can just check the picture. There is a TV on here, so we can just guess, yes, there is electricity. Okay, yes, very good, Mridul. The child is watching TV. That's totally correct. Good. Let us now move to the answer for that question. Yes, there was electricity at the place where Nandita's mama lived. Okay. So now let us read the remaining portion of that. Where it was, just a second. Okay, so we have read that. Okay, and now here, please turn your next page, 140 page. Okay, so learning new things. Every day I go to hospital by bus to see my mother because they have came for their mother's treatment. So every day I go to the hospital by bus to see my mother. At first I was too scared to get into such crowded bus. So when she is mentioning scared word, okay, she is scared about what? She is feeling scared about getting into such crowded bus. Obviously there is a lot of problem when the bus is crowded and we have to board it to go to some place to reach. Okay. Samriddhi, you can just turn the 480 pixel setting in your YouTube where you are watching, then the words will be 100% visible. Okay. Put it to 480 pixel. I can also check this by using 480 pixel and then the words will be clear. So I was reading here. I was not at all used to that so crowded bus. I was afraid, but now it was not like that. I know how to stand in line, how much to pay for the ticket, where to get down. So children, when we use buses and when we use any public transport, then we get to know after days, if you go for 10 days, 20 days, you will have a habit. What habit? That you can go into a line, stand in a line, you will remember how much you have to pay for the ticket. Okay, then you will remember where to get down. We know, yes, this stop is ours, we have to deboard here. Okay. Umesh, I will tell you when I have any information about examinations. Okay. Okay, Anurika is saying not visible. Okay, wait for a second, Anurika. Just let me just do one thing. It can help you. Is it visible now? Is it visible now? Yes, it will be, definitely. Okay, so let us move forward. Where we stay, there is a tall building nearby. My mommy works in 7 houses there. She washes utensils and cleans the houses. So like her mommy works in 7 houses, and like washing utensils, cleaning the houses, she is doing that work. One day I went there with her. So she is telling the experiences like when she went with her mommy, and her mommy is working in 7 houses. Okay, let us see now what were the experiences of her. So I first saw the building. Okay, I first saw the building. I thought that it was one big house, but I found just a second. But I found that there were many houses, one on top of another. I was wondering how I would climb so many stairs, but there was a lift to take people up and down. See, I told you in previous class also, sorry, in like I meant to say in third class also, we have studied about multi-story buildings, right, skyscrapers. When there are a lot of floors, 20, 25 floors, then we have to use lift. So similarly, there was a lift to take people up and down. It was like a big iron cage with fan and light and even a bell. So many of us got into the lift. Obviously, we will not be like only one will be going in lift. There are so many people in the lift, and it feels like a cage. Okay. So somebody pressed the button, and lift went up quickly. So obviously, it is a machine, and it is there only to like quickly we can reach at the top. To tell you the truth, I was very scared in the beginning. Now again, she is mentioning that she is also like scared in going to that lift. So there can be a question on that also. What was the fears of Nandita? Okay, what she was scared of. I hope you are getting my point here. Okay, let us do some question based on that. Do you know anyone who was admitted to the hospital? See, this question is very easy. We can just discuss it. Just a second. So, do you know anyone who was admitted to a hospital? For how many days was he or she in the hospital? So, we at any place we can know that our relatives are there in hospital. For how many days? Maybe 2 days, maybe 10 days, maybe 5 days. Depends on the treatment. Okay. No, Anushka and Shweta, sorry, Vashitva. We are talking about our experience. Do you know anyone who was admitted to a hospital? Okay. Now here we want to like discuss our views. Okay, our experiences, not Nandita's mother. Okay, please. Yes, Devansh, like he has told like my maternal grandfather. Okay, yes. So Devansh is saying about a relative. Okay, maternal grandfather. So like any of our like relative, they can be there in hospital. Okay, for 3 days Devansh is mentioning. Yashika is mentioning my uncle. Okay, good. So it depends. There is no perfect answer for that. We have to understand, if we know, we can write yes, our aunt or our uncle was there in hospital. Second, for how many days, you can write 4 days, 5 days. Did you visit? Yes, obviously if they are our relatives, we will going to visit the person in hospital. Okay, who was, now there is important third question, who was looking after the patient at the hospital? So you can write doctors and nurses usually look after the parent. Okay, and also look after the patient at the hospital. Okay, doctors and nurses. And okay, and point also is that you can write there is like one close relative also who is there watching and taking care of the patient. Okay, my grandfather, because my grandfather's legs was fractured for 21 days. Okay, so Vashit is also sharing his views. Very good, Vashit. So this is how we can just share our views. There is no perfect answer for that. Okay, let us move to another question. So here I am showing you a picture of multi-story building. Okay, now just observe it carefully for 5 to 10 seconds. I will be asking some questions on that. Okay, so this photo is visible to you. Let us just have some question based on that. Okay, here it is. Have you ever seen a tall building? Where have you seen a tall building? Please tell me. See, let me just discuss this question with you all. Tall buildings. See, we can see the tall buildings or multi-story buildings like in cities. Usually the places like city area, Mumbai, or you can write Delhi. Okay, understand? Yes, in Mumbai. Yashika is saying yes in Mumbai. Okay. So in Udaipur. Okay, yes, Kartik, Udaipur there is also. Yes, in Kota. Very good. Yes, in Kota you can find quite a lot of buildings like that. So cities usually have these kind of building. Okay. Second question is, how many floors did the building have? It depends. Maybe it can have 15 floors. It can have 20 floors. It can have 25 floors also. So nothing, nothing is like specific here. If you go in any building, it can be difficult. Different in other buildings. Okay. Yes, I definitely got it. Nishtha, Kota is right. Jaipur is also right. So yes, Yashika, 18 is correct. 29 is also correct. Kushan. So it depends. How many floors did you climb? So obviously we will climb only 3-4 floors. Otherwise we will use lift. Okay. If we want to go top floor, we will use the lift. I hope this question is clear. Let's move to further questions. Another house. Mommy took me first to Bablu's house. His house was on the 12th floor. What a big house. So now we are talking about Bablu's house, where mommy took Nandita. Okay. So what a big house. So many rooms. One to sit in, one to eat in, one to sleep in. So right, they have different rooms for sleeping, sitting and eating. Usually we also have these kind of room house. Okay. And one to cook in. We are also having kitchen. Okay. So like this kind of house you can compare with. Their toilet was also in the house. So in the house, that means that was the toilet was in the house. They don't have to go to fields or something. Understood? It took mommy a lot of time to clean Bablu's house, but she could work easily. There was a tap, and please turn the page now. There was a tap in the kitchen. Okay, there was a tap in the kitchen. Let me just make it a little large, so you can just read it. Okay, I hope it is visible. In the kitchen, and water flowed from it. Bablu put a bucket under the tap to fill water for his bath. Then he sat down to watch TV. So much water was wasted. I did not like it. Obviously, like when we are doing something and we are just putting the tap on, water will overflow and the water will wasted. Understand? So water should not be wasted. Water is precious. Okay. And I went and closed the tap. So she didn't like this thing and she went and closed the tap. Bablu's house had big glass windows. Mommy told me to look down from the window. I could see Mama's street and the houses, but I could not make out which was his house. Okay, because there are a lot of there is the building. There are a lot of houses. How can you just tell that which building and which house is Bablu's? Okay. So this is different. So she was trying to see Mama's street and the houses, but obviously like Mama's street there were a lot of houses, but again you cannot just see, because at the top height you will look at all houses, it will look small, so it will be difficult to identify. Okay, so from up there everything below looked like small toys. How it looked like? Small toys. Okay, as I told you, it will look small. I was quite afraid to look down from such a height. Please underline this. I was quite afraid to look down from such a height. Here Nandita is already telling us so many things, so many fears of her. She is scared of so many things. Going into lift. Sorry. She is like scared of going into the lift. She is scared of like this. What is written here? Such a height. So from viewing or from at the top height or high floors, when she went there, she was quite afraid for that. She is also afraid from getting into crowded buses. Okay, there can be a question like this. There is a question like this when Nandita faced. Okay, so let us just do this question. How we can approach to that question. Okay. So when Nandita first came to Mumbai, what were the things that she was afraid to do? Okay, write only one point and then we will just, okay, there is a, so time is also running fast here. Oh, Vibhor is saying there is another sound. Okay, I will check it, Vibhor, but I think you all are answering correctly, so there can be like understandable thing. Okay. So Shubh is saying Nandita is scared to get into such crowded bus. Very good. To board the bus looking down from such a height. Okay, Yashika, correct your spelling of such a height. Height. Your answer is perfectly correct. Good. Okay, Devansh says from height. Very good. Utkarsh says crowd. Okay, good. To enter in crowded bus. Very good. Mridul. Tanvi says seeing from window. Very good. That is correct. From height you can write. Tanvi, seeing from window, from like top height you can write. Okay. From such a height to go in lift. Very good, Mridul. And from height, okay. Correct your spelling of height, Himani. So now I am just discussing. I have done with like checking all the answers. I hope you remember this. When Nandita first came to Mumbai, she was afraid of getting into crowded buses. I have written that in point wise. Okay. Getting into the lift and looking down from the height of the higher floors. Obviously, from height that means she has reached some top floor. Okay. That is why looking down, she is like quite afraid. Okay. Everything is small from there. So this question is again very interesting and very easy also. I hope it is clear to you all. Okay. Now have a little different question for that. What were the differences between the houses where Mama lived and the houses in the high-rise buildings? Okay, this question is also given on page number 143 and I am discussing this question. So write only 1 point. Okay, 4 or 5 points, 1 point you mention, children. I will check 4 or 5 answers, then I will move forward. Okay, 5 to 20 seconds for that. Okay, differences between Mama's house and the houses in high-rise buildings. No. I am not talking about village, Jayan. I am talking about high-rise buildings and where Mama lived. Okay, Mama's house was congested and high-rise buildings are quite like with every facility is there. Kitchen was separate. Very good, Yashika. And Mama's house there was only one room was there. Okay, very good, Devansh. Good. And there were different rooms in high-rise buildings like Bablu's house. Okay. Mama's only one room, high-rise building, many room. Very good, Shubh. Correct answer. There is one room in Mama's house. Okay, Tanvi, correct. And Mridul is saying there are taps. Okay, good, Mridul. That is also correct. So there are steps. There are taps, big and small. Okay, correct. So Yazad says separate. Separate. You can write separate toilets were there, Yazad. Okay. Okay, big and small, that is also correct, Jayan. Mama's house was small and like high-rise building has bigger houses. Water facilities was available. Good. Okay, so please now stop commenting. I will be showing you the answer, how we can approach to this. Like this, you can just write important like points here in this. So you will write public toilets in Mama's house. Public toilet, that means one toilet in the street. Everybody is using that. Okay, but in high-rise building, personal toilets for each family. Okay, in houses. Okay. Second is no separate kitchen. Okay, second is no separate kitchen in Mama's house, but separate kitchens in high-rise buildings. Third is no water taps in the house, but high-rise buildings, water tap in every house. Okay, no glass windows in Mama's house and glass windows were there in Bablu's house, or you can say in high-rise building. Devang is saying Mama, it was only one room, high-rise building, separate room. Good, very good. So I hope that comparison is quite clear. Okay, Samriddhi is saying in high-rise buildings there are lifts, clean toilets and bathrooms, and there are many rooms. Very good, Samriddhi, correct. So next we can discuss one more question, and maybe then after I will just end the class. So can you tell me why there were differences? Well, that means why there were differences in Mama's house and high-rise buildings. I am talking about this. What? Why there was differences? What do you think? Why? Not what. Please don't write differences. I am asking why you think that Mama's house was not that good and high-rise buildings have so many facilities. Why? I will wait for 10 seconds. Okay, Shubh is saying because they live in street. Okay. What else? Because of facilities. Okay, Yashika has a good point here, because Mama has less money, right? So like this you can write, see children, some people are rich, some are having less money. Okay, so this is also a thing of difference here. Understand? Yashika says correctly. See, Mama is not, I am talking about Nandita's Mama may not have so much money to buy a house like high-rise building house of Bablu. Okay, so and this is also correct. In like in streets you find the congested houses are there. Okay, but that is not true. In some street there can be big house also. Okay, So what we can discuss is, look here. Okay, there were differences because mama didn't have that much money for buying houses in the high rise buildings. Okay, suppose if everybody had so much of money, then everybody is living in like high rise buildings. Okay, so those who are not having that much, they will go for a medium house or then for a lower house. That means size wise I am talking about. Okay, so big house, like it will be expensive, so you have to write this also. These houses in the high rise buildings are expensive, very expensive. And you can also write equipped with all kind of amenities, all kind of facilities. Okay, so these facilities, amenities, you can compare with that. Okay, I hope this question is clear. Let's have another question. That is a very easy question I am just discussing with you. Where does the water come from in your house? Where does the water come from in your house? Please tell me. Yes, Samriddhi, your answer for that clearly clear. Good. So Devansh, where does the water come from in your house? I am talking about house. Okay. Okay. Jayan says tank. Okay, tank can be true. Vartika says tap. Tap can be true. Okay. Shubh says tap. Okay. Vartika, no answers from you from a lot of time. Okay. Try to answer. From tap. Okay. Correct. From the water supply. Okay. Good, Yashika. Correct. Devansh says tap. Okay. Tap is correct. Okay, so now all have given tap. That is correctly the right answer. Okay, so we are having taps in our water. We don't have to go and like make a line and go into queue to have water. Okay, so we can just come to the answer. Water comes from taps in our house. Okay, so just let us have another question. Is there any electricity connection in your house? How many hours in a day do you get electricity? Now please tell me that answer also. I am discussing this question because it is very easy. Okay, I know you may be a little tired after the class, but still we can answer this question. That's a very easy question also. Very good, Shubh. 24 hours indeed is correct answer. So yes, all the time. Okay, correct. Every time, yes, correct answer. Jayan says 24 hours. Okay, correct. Devansh says we get electricity whole day. Very good. Avni says 24 hours. Avni, after a long time you are answering. Okay, so try to answer whenever you are like watching any question. Okay, Brazil says all the time. Good. Vartika says all the time. Okay, very good. Correct. So all the time in our colony, usually all the time we feel that there is electricity whole day. Okay, so we can just write, yes, there is an electricity connection in our house. We get electricity for the whole day. So here today's like chapter comes to an end, or not that chapter. I am just done with the class, and next class we will be moving forward in this chapter. We will learn some more things of this chapter number 17. I really hope you enjoyed the lesson. We have discussed quite a lot things today. Okay. Yes, Shubh. Like we can ignore that only na 2 to 5 minutes we can ignore these things. Okay, so usually we have all the time we are having electricity. So I really hope you all have enjoyed the lesson. So now I should be ending the class. Bye children, and have a nice day. Please read this, please watch this video again if you have any doubts. Okay, and you can just write your doubts on my WhatsApp contact. You all have that number. Okay, so bye and have a nice day.